The woman is in critical condition after being shot in West Chatham this afternoon. CBS Skywatch was over the scene at 76th and Vincennes about 45 minutes ago. Police say the 26-year-old woman was sitting in her car when someone ran up and started shooting. No one is in custody.
Yo, face! Show your face, please, with sugar on top!
Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all know my slogan. I don't know it all, but I know what I've been through. Now, before we get into this video, make sure you check us out on Patreon at www.patreon.com/Hookah Anonymous _. You guys been telling us to create one for the longest, so we recently created a community where we will upload videos that we can't share on YouTube due to their guidelines. We'll also be dropping the latest to there first, behind the scenes information that you wouldn't find anywhere else on our socials. So make sure you become a member, and after you do that, head over to our official Instagram page at Hookah Anonymous _ and follow us there. Now without further ado, let's get into what you guys came here to see. Now, it looks like we will be seeing a break in the case of 757BA's baby mother being shot and unalived in Chicago, just a day after the news was confirmed that Little Durk affiliate Bezu was unalived. It's a lot that's been going on in Chicago as of recent, where we're seeing body drop, the retaliation for those bodies, and then the cycle continues to go on and on and on and on. It's getting to a point where the shootings are getting even more brazen by the day, where guys are catching bodies and doing shootings in broad daylight, on camera, barefaced, or even unaliving individuals in front of their kids. It used to be a time where you see an op, and if they were with their kids, you give them a pass. But that is literally a thing of the past. Now, when it comes to the Arii case, the car law enforcement believes was involved in the shooting have just been retrieved, and the person driving the car was apprehended. Now, why for the life of me would someone do a crime such as that in a car and be joyriding around like everything's all good? I don't know. But it could be many things. It could be a situation where the car was borrowed by somebody else and used in the commission of a crime, and the person whose car it originally belongs to is unaware of that crime. This happens a lot, especially with women who deal with guys who are in the street life where they don't have a car of their own, so they use their girlfriends and never tell them that they did a whole shooting in their car. Or they may spot their ops in a situation where it was unexpected and they act right then and there, and then boom. However, due to all types of new technology such as shot spotters, license plate readers, and red light cameras, police may end up stopping that same car once it's on their radar, but the real suspect may not even be inside, putting the original owner at risk and in a bad position. Now it's either that, or you just have one of these guys who don't have much knowledge and think they could beat the law by going on drills and still joyriding in that same car they did the drilling. Who knows? But I think this would be the break CPD was looking for when it comes to the shooting of Chicago female rapper Arii. Now, according to a Spot News post on Twitter, it'll say, quote, Jackson Boulevard, Wood, got a white Ford Fusion FE 64096, stopped with one detained, wanted for a homicide that occurred on October 27th, where a 26-year-old woman was shot and unalived at 76 in Vincennes. The vehicle itself is wanted for processing in relation to that homicide. Just looking to document any occupants in the vehicle and hold it for processing. There's no probable cause for arrest for anybody inside of it, but they should be detained. Now, as you can see, they're saying that it's no real probable cause to arrest anybody inside, but they should be detained. However, I don't know how the laws are in Chicago, but most times when you're in a situation like this, you're arrested because they feel possession is 9/10 of the law. So if you're driving in a vehicle that is involved in the shooting, especially a M, they're at least going to take the driver. They feel that whether you was the one that committed the crime or not, you know something, because either you committed the crime or you have to know who had your car at a certain time, and they want you to spill that information so they can find their suspect. And if you don't, I'm not sure if they hold you for the body charge itself or for not offering information. Whatever charge that'll be considered, but they don't usually let people off the hook that easy. Now, if the suspect's face is caught on camera or DNA of any sort where they could trace back to someone involved, then maybe you could probably get around it that way. But other than that, if they don't have nothing, then you become the suspect. It's just like getting caught with a firearm that you bought off somebody, which is why they tell you be careful. You could buy a weapon off someone that has bodies on it, and whether you caught the body or not, if the police don't have any suspects and you're caught in possession of that weapon, in most cases, they would charge you. Why? Because they feel you did it or you know someone that did. And if you didn't do it, why do you have the weapon? So it makes sense. As far as the car, I don't know why it wasn't burnt and abandoned if they did have knowledge. It just makes no sense to be joyriding in a car that you know was involved in a crime. Silly. No different than guys who steal cars and joyriding them as if the car isn't already hot. They feel like it's theirs, right? Anyway, if you don't know what's going on, Arii, a female Chicago rapper, was shot and unalive while she was driving her car down 76th and Vincent's. Reports say a white vehicle pulled up alongside and started shooting into the car, where also Arii's baby was inside that car. Fortunately, the kid was safe and not hit by any bullets. However, Arii didn't make it. Now, this shooting is random, but some say it's not as random as people may think. Some say that Arii allegedly may have been the one who dropped THF Bezu's location, where he was shot over the weekend and led to his demise. That hasn't been confirmed true or not, and to be honest with you, many don't even know where the rumor comes from. Only thing I could think of is that people are connecting her to 757 due to her baby father 757BA, who is rivals to THF 46, and the fact that she was shot a day after Zoo was confirmed deceased is what makes everyone believe that this is what it was over. But who knows? As the suspects that was caught in the car, I noticed that their names weren't released. But I think once their names are released, we'll know if this was in fact retaliation for Zoo or not, because we will be able to identify who's who in whatever hoods they are affiliated with. But also keep an open mind, y'all. I know that she's a female. I know a lot of people are saying, oh, I thought females and kids were off limits. But like I explained in the last video, women and kids became no longer off limits once women and kids decided that they wanted to play in the streets as well. We can't sit here and act like there's not a lot of these women who are just as worse as some of these guys. Whether it's them running up on you themselves, or them lining people up, or just them toting guns for some of these guys. Now it's crazy, this could have came from anywhere, because if you listen to Arii's music, she does let it be known that she's in the streets as well. Now if she's telling the truth, or maybe it's just for clicks and views and the type of music she's making, who knows? But if you gotta go based off her music, she do implement herself into the streets, so who knows what she had going on. Other than that, y'all jump in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell so you're notified every time we drop new content. And remember, as long as you keep on watching, I'ma keep on dropping. I'm out.